What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Bofina1 bringing you guys another YouTube video. I just got back from hanging at the gym, so my hair is pulled back, but I decided I wanted to make a quick little video in my car, pretty much just talking about the whole EV thing. So for those of you who don't know, Tesla, Ford, they got their Mach-E. All these different car companies are now starting to become either like hybrid or strictly electric. Specifically electric is what people are really looking for. And, I've been reading a lot of, articles. Obviously, they're talking about, Elon Musk and Tesla and how, they're trying to increase their production because right now there's such a high demand. I mean, if you literally go on to Tesla's site to try to order a model, particularly like, I guess you could say the models that cost a little less, like the Model 3, etc., you'll see that people are ordering now and they got to wait till the end of the year to just get it. And then even if they order it now, the dates are still changing, due to the shortage of, the supplies and, just a high demand. And I pretty much just want to talk about, like why people are looking at getting electrical vehicles. I mean, I myself am also looking to get one. Like, that'll be my next car. Right now, I have a 2017 Hyundai Accent, has like 41,000 miles. So, I work from home, so I'm not really in dire need necessarily for another car, but obviously we all know this car is not going to last forever. So there's a lot of things of why people want electric vehicles. The biggest thing I think as of right now why people are so gun-ho about these electric vehicles is because, the gas. We all see gas. Gas right now almost everywhere is $4, $4.50. It's in the upper fours. In some places like California, it's like $6 a gallon. Like, it's crazy, right? So with that being said, that's a big savings. You have a lot of people that drive, like on average, you can go online. On average, most people drive one way, like to get to work, 30 minutes to like an hour or so just to get to work. So, you think about that. Someone that's driving 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back, or an hour there, hour back, they're burning up a lot of gas. And so when you factor that into your monthly expenses of things, that costs a lot of money. Like there's people that are literally spending $100 a week, $50+ or more a week. And, okay, 50 times 4, that's $200 a month. 100 times 4, that's $400 a month you're spending. That's a car note, right? So that's one of the biggest things I think with the EVs as to why people are so, they are attracted to them because of the gas prices right now. You can charge, even if you don't have a charging station, like let's say maybe you live in an apartment, or you don't have like a garage, like a home where you're able to, pull your car in and you can have it set up where you can charge at home. Even the supercharge is a few bucks to charge up your car completely. I mean, the downside is, yes, I know a lot of people don't like the fact that you have to wait. I think that's maybe a con for a lot of people, that, oh, I have to wait maybe 20 minutes or so. But I guess if you look at it like this, if you're like on a road trip and you were to stop at like a pit stop, to go to the bathroom, to, maybe grab something to eat, sit there, stretch your legs, that's about how long it would take anyway. Obviously, if you have the station at your house, it makes it easier because, when you get home from work, you can just charge it. So that's one of the biggest pros, I think, a lot of people, why they're looking for EVs or looking into EVs now. The next thing I think is the maintenance, So like anyone that owns a gas fuel car, I literally yesterday just went and got my oil change. You have to have oil changes, stuff, you have to get new tires after a while, brake pads, brake fluid, I mean, after a while of owning a car, you have to have things that just have to be changed. Where with the Tesla, because it's electric, there's a lot less moving parts, meaning that it's less things that you in a sense have to be responsible for in terms of maintenance. So like the maintenance fees in a year are like astronomically low. Like people are spending maybe 20, 30 bucks, you don't have to worry about things like oil changes. I mean, like just a lot of things because it's an electric vehicle. I think the biggest thing right now that a lot of people are kind of like iffy on is just I guess you could say the construction of the ecosystem of Tesla chargers, like if you're someone that's driving a car on a road trip, right? Like let's say you're going somewhere, maybe 300 to 500 miles. The Tesla Model 3, like the standard range is like 260 or something like that. So, I mean, that's a decent amount of miles, but like compared to your average car that, you can drive it up to at least like probably 300+ miles, that's kind of low. And then you have to pay more to get like the long range and whatnot, performance, etc. So that's a big thing I think with a lot of people that maybe is like a con, is they're a little concerned. There's a little bit of fear, but there are quite a few charging stations out there. I mean, I guess it's just the concept of people have to get to a point where they realize it's kind of the same as like gas, right? Okay, you see your gas is half a tank. Okay, you probably, if the next gas station is in 50 miles, it's probably a good idea to go get gas at that next gas station, not keep going and hoping that there'll be another one shortly after. I think it's just the concept people have to kind of get used to. But I don't know. I think that's a lot has to do with, I think it's the gas, the maintenance fees. I think the thing that, like I said, that scares people of why maybe they're not buying is, one, the price. I mean, I'm not going to lie, the price for your average working person, like, I think the base model, the Tesla Model 3 standard is like $43,000. You know, that's pretty expensive. But you have to think about it. Your ROI is going to be pretty big. I mean, you'll be able to drive. The batteries in the cars are expensive, but the batteries last up to like they're saying between 300 to like 400,000 miles or something like that. So if you think about that, I mean, you'll be able to drive that car for the next probably 20 years or more. So yes, it's a bigger investment up front in terms of you're spending a lot of money, you know, for the next 6 years maybe. But in the next 20 to 30 years, I mean, you'll be able to drive that car for a long time. Plus with the updates. I mean, obviously you guys can go see electric vehicles. I'm just making the point. I think that's why there's such a need and why there's such a desire for these electric vehicles right now. I mean, I'm personally waiting for them to become a little more developed, meaning that I want one, but I also think the prices are really high. You're kind of paying to be that pioneer. You're paying top dollar because these are the beginning stages of those cars. So that's the only thing I would say, is that I'm kind of waiting for the prices, I would say, to come down to more normal, meaning that once they're able to more mass produce them, other companies start, you know, jumping on board in a sense, then I believe the prices will start to drop down dramatically. You'll probably be able to get a EV car for like 25,000, 30,000, not pay 40, 50, 60, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not realistic right now for the average working person. The car note is going to be too high. They won't be able to pay it. Even though the ROI will be great, but their day-to-day, they just will not be able to afford it. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fan Army.